What up, guys? It's Bananaowns here, bringing you part 32 of my Skyward Sword Let's Play. And in this episode, we're going to continue along, figuring out how to get past the Ancient Cistern and figure out how to beat this dungeon. Okay, so we got the newfound whip in the last video, and damn, we're going to use it. I really enjoyed the whip. I feel like it's a very underutilized in this game. It feels it's just used to swing around, and it's used as a glorified like skeleton key. I think I heard that one guy from ZeldaDungeon.net called it. I really like that. It's a glorified skeleton key because you mostly use it for triggering switches, like with the little lever switches, which is kind of awkward because it is a really cool item. It's very different. It's not really there's no really whip item in any other Zelda game, so it's underutilized, but at least you use it in this dungeon, and it's very interesting and it's very cool. So you can use the whip to flip over these lily pads, and well, it's just another puzzle mechanic, just like you'll see my example right now in a second. So you use the whip to unleash the levers, in this case, which blocks off the waterfall. So I've been kind of busy lately. I've had a lot to do with school, but I've been managing to keep up my schedule by, well, recording extra on days where I have time. So I recorded the first half of the videos for this week last week, so those are a little bit early, so I'm recording these actually before before these are actually supposed to come out, like way before these are supposed to come out. I think this is the Thursday episode. I'm recording this on a Saturday right now, so I'm getting shit done because I need to stay ahead because I'm winding down here. I have so much gameplay captured already. I'm starting to get a little bit overwhelmed by keeping these videos up. So, and I've been getting really into Skyward Sword lately, though. I was attempting to maintain at least a gameplay schedule. I've been maintaining the release schedule pretty well, so I've been trying to maintain a gameplay schedule, but this game has captured me and I really enjoyed playing it, so I've been playing it a little bit more than I should have, or I've been playing it more than I should have been playing other games, actually. Well, it's a really good thing because I really enjoy this game. I've been having fun playing through it again, and I've been having a good time making these voiceovers. They're not getting a lot of views, but I don't do stuff to make views. I do it as a hobby, and I do it so I can keep editing and keep being a little bit creative. I know my voiceovers aren't the best, but hey, I'm learning. Maybe the next game I Let's Play will be a lot better, and I already can tell the quality of these as we're going down is just getting better as well. I mean, there's a few kind of lulls in some of the videos. I understand that. I'm not going to do perfect every single time, but they are way better than the first couple videos, which were really bad and boring. Maybe it was just the content, but still, I'm learning, and I'm missing. I can't hit a spider slingshot. There we go. So yeah, so as you see there, you use the whip to be a little bit of a swing. You're like fucking Link, George of the Jungle. Man, I cannot talk. You're like Link, George of the Jungle in this game. Oh yeah. Okay, so let's go up here, and there's a little switch there which will take you to the, well, not exactly the basement area. It's a very different area. It's like a little sewer thing. That's my best word to describe it. It's a little sewer area. So it opens up the little porthole, and it's gonna seem really counterintuitive, but just fucking jump in. And okay, I got a little bit cold feet right there. I'm like, I'm gonna take out this fucking blob. Holy shit, that blob is eating me. Look at this. Fucking pro status right there. I really wanted some jelly blobs though, so that's why. That's why I decided to fuck shit up, because I wanted jelly blobs. And okay, so I'm just destroying this, and I'm getting kind of bored here, so let me just kill these blobs and see if it gives me more jelly blobs, but it doesn't, so let's jump in. And Link goes down it looks like a toilet. This reminds me of, I wonder if this is Australia. It goes upside down, right guys? all my Australian viewership. Oh, that was a terrible joke. I apologize. So we're down in this little basement area, and we're going to have to navigate through this in order to get up back to the main area and progress further along in the main area. So this is a really interesting puzzle right here. So I used the beetle, and I knocked down the spider onto the lily pad, and it flips it up, and the spider dies, and it's fucking cool. And it's really creative, because the first time I played through this game, I was stuck in this room for like an hour. I was just like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? I'm gonna kill the spiders. And this is, again, another cool area. Like, this little Bokoblin had a small key and used the whip to take it from him. And it, again, really cool. I really enjoyed some of these little puzzle mechanics. They're very, very interesting, and they're different. So, of course, after I just stole his key, I'm gonna have to fuck him up. But before that, see, we get our little intro to the little basement area, which is creepy as fuck, and we see the boss key. And it is, and I hate, okay, I hate this so freaking much, because this game, 100% of the time, this game, when you enter a new area, or when it wants to show you something, it gives a little cutscene, and it pans over, the camera pans over and shows you what's important. And that's fucking cool, because it really helps you show what's important. And then, 98% of the time, Fee pops in telling you a probability and pointing out the obvious. Just like, fucking stop it. Jesus Christ. You don't have to fucking be so handholdy. I really hope Zelda Wii U isn't that, like, much of a handhold. Like, it doesn't hold your hand as much. Like, I get it. Jesus Christ, I get it. You want to appeal to people that are new to Zelda games or are a little bit younger, but just fucking don't insult my intelligence. I wish there's a really simple method to make sure that freaking that doesn't feed these your companions. There we go. Your companions don't annoy you like that. They just need to have an option in the settings that allows you to turn off any like hints, and that would solve pretty much like all of the hand-holding problems in this fucking game. If you just had an option to turn off Fee for just giving you hints like that. If you want it, you can keep it on, but if you don't want it, you should have an option to turn it off, which is something I really, really enjoy, and would probably like alleviate. That's like one of my main problems with this game. It pretty much is like it bothers me the most, which is really sad to say. It's not like every now and then the motion controls get a little wonky. That doesn't really bother me, but just the way this game handholds just pisses me off. And it makes the game a lot easier than it should be. Okay, so let's see here. Just figure out what to do here. Oh, what the fuck? And, okay, how do I get past? Oh, there's a lily pad. Okay. Let's jump. Boom, shakalaka. And boom goes the dynamite. So there's a little lily pad area, and unlocks a little path so we can continue moving along. But there's a red rupee down here that I really want to get, because I need them rupees, because Link fuck bitches and gets money, as the kids say these days. Fucking pufferfish. What kind of world do they live in with exploding pufferfish? I mean, they already can kill you if they, like, you don't prepare them the right way, you don't cut the right part. But what kind of world does Link live in when the pufferfish explode? Can they eat exploding pufferfish? Or do they avoid it? Or maybe do they explode when they hit like your digestive system? Fucking shit like that keeps me awake at night. Shit like that keeps me awake at night. I just can't go to sleep when I'm thinking about that. Right before I go to bed, I just muse about exploding pufferfish and the consequences that they bring. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so as you can see, it kind of reminds me of like these water spouts. Really, kind of. I don't know if it's basis, like it's not a good idea to say this, or if I'm just like reaching at straws here, but they remind me a lot of the Great Bay Temple from Majora's Mask, actually. just for like the fact that I don't know, maybe like a lot of the dungeon had to do with like these water spouts, but not necessarily changing like the direction of water, because that dungeon was fucking devilish. I really think, to me, it was more difficult than the Water Temple and Ocarina of Time. Just for like the sheer fact. Maybe it was more difficult because there was only 4 dungeons in Majora's Mask, I guess. I'm not too sure, but that temple for me at least was more difficult. Maybe because like maybe the Water Temple. No, I don't even know. I'm talking out of my ass here. Anyway, I failed to reach that little switch here, so let me use my whip to unlock that little gate, and we're able to go in this little upper area here of the main room. And a new enemy is introduced in this game, which is really cool. I really enjoyed these types of enemies. So there's these little birds thing, and they remind me of the rocks, ROC, in Wind Waker. But what you do is you use your whip and you pull them down, and you can just do a finishing blow and kill them. And they're really cool. I really enjoyed them, actually. And I know I really compare a lot to compare a lot. I do a lot of references to other Zelda games where I put like whatever games these are in like a frame of reference to past Zelda games, or whatever, like the enemies and dungeons and stuff like that. I do think because I really enjoy playing all these Zelda games, and I feel like it really helps kind of get what I'm talking about, because I'm assuming that all 2 people that watch these videos are Zelda fans, and it's kind of easy to relate with, I guess. I guess if that makes sense. So I come down here because there's a little item down here, and it's a red rupee, and we always can use rupees. Man, this place gives you so many fucking rupees. There's like, I'm on like 260 so far, playing this for like 20 minutes. It's pretty fucking good. Okay, so we're climbing on this little area. I get a little startled there. I didn't realize that they provide a method for you to get up, like, right back up, like, super quickly, which is kind of weird. So it's just a lot of vine climbing right now, and this whole area right here it's gonna take us to the basement area. Oh, which I can't wait to do. It's such a good fucking area because it's just different, and it's a little tricky right here. Fucking missed. Oh, damn it. Oh, gotta climb up again, guys. Gosh darn it. I am such a silly goose. I fail at life in this game. I'm such a bad kid. I should break my disc in half. So, back up the vines and do attempt 2 right here, which I can say I get attempt 2. So, suck it, YouTube haters and people making fun of my gameplay. I don't know if there are any of you that are making fun of my gameplay, but if you are, fuck you, is what I have to say. I'm not pro at this game. I probably should have, considering this is like my second time through the game, I probably should have played this on hero mode to make it a little bit more interesting. But I'm afraid, because I would get my shit rocked by some of the bosses. And considering the boss rush mode at the end of the game, I don't think I would have been very successful. So, these little switches right here, you actually have to pull the whip down in the direction where you want the switch to go. And what we do is we use that switch, and it lowers down the little center area so you can get access to the main basement area, which is really fucking cool. And I'm going to gush more about it in the next video. So that about concludes this part of the video. So see you next time, and while we go explore the basement. Get it? The basement? It's like a vagina? Or a dick if you're into that sort of thing. We don't judge here. Bananaowns Studios does not judge your sexual orientation. It just judges how much of a pimp you are. See you later, guys.